trying to capture the ideal Dickey Betts tone from the early 80s up until more modern times through the 90s. But I'm gonna go 3 different side-by-side clips in this video. First clip is going to be straight through the Mason Dixon Fillmore Edition 70-watt head, direct in with no effects. He said, Dave, you got to get one of these Ibanez DM1000 units. Dickey started using these in the early 80s and pretty much used it through the rest of his career. He said, aside from the slight slapback delay that he used, it also added a little bit of, I don't know, gain or compression. It did something to the tone, adding a little special sauce, if you will. You know, the brothers back in those days were also mixing the Marshall amps with black face Fenders. So try running the Mason Dixon head with a black face Fender with maybe a little bit of reverb and see what that does to the sound. So clip 1 is going to be straight into the Mason Dixon, no effects. Clip 2 is going to be the Mason Dixon and the Ibanez unit set with just a little bit of slapback delay. And then the third clip is going to be the Mason Dixon into the Ibanez, and also running this Music Man RD50. It's a 112 head. It's 50 watts. It might look small, but it packs a lot of power. And I got the reverb on maybe 2, just a little bit of reverb. The Mason Dixon is going through a 212 cabinet with 2 JBL K120s. All right, here we go. We're going straight into the Mason Dixon. No effects. Now going into the Mason Dixon with the Ibanez unit with a little bit of a slapback, slight slapback delay. Now we're going to run all 3 amps, all 2 amps. The Mason Dixon going through the Ibanez, and we're going to run the Music Man RD50 with a little bit of reverb. I'm going to play some licks, and then I'm going to make another clip where I'm going to go back and forth, A being just the Mason Dixon with the Ibanez, and then the 2 amps together.